Hello everyone, this is Jokult and welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Marvel Superheroes. In the last episode we finished off collecting all of the gold bricks, and so now all that is left for us to do in this game is to collect the character and vehicle tokens, which as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's scattered around the hub area here, and not everything is accessible. There are some character and vehicle quests that will spawn in when you complete certain ones. And so the first thing I want to do, or I want to show off, is you saw the Guardians of the Galaxy in the final cutscene. I don't think it's that one, because I think that's the recycling truck. It's the garbage truck I want. Where is that at? Because I want to show how to get the Guardians of the Galaxy in this video. And so in order to do that, there's a series of character quests that we're going to have to complete. It's not that. Is it this one? I guess we'll head over that way and take a look. I'll know when we get there, because the mission, the character that gives the mission is Rocket Raccoon. And that's obviously one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So typically the character that gives the missions, you unlock that character when you get to the third mission. So you have to complete the other two missions first, and then on the third mission you unlock the character. Yeah, here's Rocket Raccoon. So let's talk to him.
Seems I dropped my energy knife in one of the dumpsters around here. And no, it's not because I was rummaging through them for food. Give us a hand finding it, would you, Gov?
He's got kind of a British accent, this one. It's not quite like Bradley Cooper in the Guardians movies. This game came out before the Guardians of the Galaxy movies did, so the Guardians are definitely more similar, definitely a lot more similar to their movie counterparts in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Okay, so the item that Rocket wants is right over here in this little spot here.
Watch it, buddy.
Right here, this knife. So sometimes that's what these character quests will entail, is you going and finding an item and bringing it back to them. These are the easier ones. There's some harder ones that we'll have to do. Some of the mission types we already did for gold bricks, but there's some other ones that we'll endure later.
Cheers, mate. I'd have copped an earful from my old mate Walrus if I'd have lost that little beauty.
Walrus is not even in this game. I don't even know who that character is. Anyway, so that's the first of the Rocket Raccoon mission. The second one is right here. You might recognize this guy from the final cutscene of the game. This, of course, is Star-Lord. So that's why we're going after him. I'm going to unlock some of the Guardians here.
Which do you think's tougher, squirrels or raccoons? Me and Squirrel Girl was having a pretty heated debate about it. I think the only way to settle this is to give her a demonstration. Let's knock some criminal heads together.
This is another mission type, is going and fighting bad guys. The bad guys that you have to fight are varied, and it's just kind of random. I don't know why Rocket would fight guys from Jotunheim, but that's who we're fighting. So the characters that you fight are just is kind of random.
Nice one, mate. Squirrel Girl's gonna have a face full of humble pie. I just hope someone got that on video.
Oh, don't worry, I just did. So there you go, Rocket. So Squirrel Girl is in this game. We're gonna find her later. We could actually get her right now if we wanted to. So the third quest for Rocket is, of course, for Rocket Raccoon himself, and it's right here. So let's go and go over. And then there's some more Guardians that we're going to get in here in a minute. Some of these quests for the Guardians are not going to be the easiest, but we will... I'm just doing some of the character quests I know give certain characters, because I'm sure some of you all are wondering, okay, how do I get this particular character, you know? But we'll see. Eventually we'll just start doing quests kind of randomly here, you know.
I keep telling Walrus that giraffes can't climb tall buildings, but the silly plunker's determined they can. He must think I was born yesterday. Without photographic evidence, I ain't believing nothing.
Okay. Of course, giraffes can't climb tall buildings, so Rocket is right in his skepticism. But somehow, there's a giraffe on top of Fisk Tower here. Don't ask me how this happened. You can see the giraffe here. Don't ask me how this giraffe got up here. I think it's better we don't know. So obviously we need to get a picture of this guy. This is one of the few times I have to get a picture outside of the J. Jonah and Jameson quest, which we did earlier for gold bricks. There we go, got ourselves that picture. Now we can change back. I'll just play as Iron Man for now. This is a good time as any to mention this, but if you want me to showcase any particular characters that I haven't showcased, let me know in the comments, and I will do a bonus episode where I showcase any particular characters in this game that we unlock here. Or, you know, I've showcased a few characters, but not too many. So if you want those, I may showcase off the Guardians.
Is that real? Looks like Walrus knows his stuff about safari animals after all. I'll never look at the Blighters the same again.
Alright, so that's all the Rocket Raccoon missions. So we got Star-Lord and Rocket. Now the other members of the Guardians, we're going to go for this one. So this character, of course, you might recognize her. As you know, of course, you know that she's a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And of course, it's Gamora. I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? I can't do the Drax voice, but you know. Speaking of Drax, here he is right here.
You know what there isn't enough of? Superhero musicians. And no, Dazzler's bubblegum pop does not count. Anyway, I used to play the saxophone, but I've not had the chance in a long time. If you find one for me, I think it's time for the Draxophonist to make a comeback.
Since when does Drax the Destroyer play? Since when does Drax the Destroyer play the saxophone? Is that like ever in any of the comics? Because I don't know if Drax the Destroyer actually plays saxophone. Although part of me feels like I could picture that. Just knowing Drax, I could picture him doing that. But I don't know.
Watch it, buddy.
Drax is
I'm one of Earth's mightiest heroes.
Drax is pretty funny in the movies. He's one of my more favorite members of the Guardians. He's just so funny. Okay. I think I've only ever gotten like a perfect match like one time on this, where you know you get all the matches on one go without getting any wrong. I think I've only ever done it once. And it's just by luck, because there's no way to know where those are going to be ahead of time. because it's not even the same every time. A lot of these stores that you open up, they don't come into play later. I think they do stay open though. So, but yeah, if you ever see a closed garage, closed store like that, you have to do a mission in order to open it. So, alright, let's return the saxophone here, Drax.
Thanks. I'll give you a special thanks on the new record. They still sell records on Earth, don't they?
Actually still do. Records kind of made a comeback in recent years,
That guy
so.
doesn't look so good.
Alright, so that's not all we can do for Drax. He's right over here for his second quest.
I've been playing my heart out on the old sax since you found it. But it seems not everyone in my audience here appreciates jazz. These guys look like trouble. Help me out, will ya?
This is what I can see Drax doing, going up and beating up some fools. He is Drax the Destroyer, so, you know. That's his one of his primary things he likes doing is going and fighting guys. He's a fighter. Oh, sorry, Drax. I didn't mean to kill you. Don't take it out on me. I didn't mean it.
Those guys really need to chill. Thanks for the help.
There we go. That's Gwen Stacy. Not really relevant, but nevertheless. Okay, and then the last quest for Drax is, of course, for Drax himself. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get all the Guardians, because this last quest for Drax is kind of a tough one. Let's go talk to Drax here for his third quest.
You know what would really jazz up my Draxophonist gigs? A lion. I know it's a bit unusual, but such is the way of jazz. The one by the circus looks like it could use a bit of music in its life.
Unfortunately, that means we have to get a line up here by where Drax is. So, as you can imagine, that's not the easiest thing to do. So, but there is a way to do it.
I just saw someone who looked exactly like me. It's like
So we did get to ride the line earlier when we brought back the circus animals. So this isn't our first time fighting. I know. I'm hoping that the game will kind of direct me back, because I need to get back to where Drax is in order to get this. I can kind of see the red circle. Oh, dang. I knew I should have plugged in my controller. Stupid battery on this controller. It's like you get the rechargeable battery, and then the thing doesn't... Problem is that there's no way to know on the Xbox Series X if the controller is actually charged or not. So I don't know.
Is it a plane?
Anyway, yeah, we did the line. We rode the line earlier when we returned to circus animals, and it is good to know that the line can jump. Okay, so now when you get over here, there's this ramp right here that you want to take to get the this ramp is how you get the line up here. Like I said, it's easier said than done, but the line can jump, so it helps quite a bit. You have to jump in order to actually do this. There's a couple of spots on this ramp that are a little tricky. You can kind of see why this mission is kind of a pain in the rear, but thankfully I've done it enough times where I kind of know what needs to be done. And you can usually get it without too much trouble, although I just jinxed myself. But we're almost there. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, we weren't done yet. Oh, that was close. Don't ask me how I saved that. Okay.
Great work. Now I just need an ostrich and... Just kidding. One animal mascot ought to do the job.
Alright, there we go. We unlocked Drax the Destroyer. Pretty nice. So the only member of the Guardians that we are missing is Groot. You can look far and wide, but you won't see his token. That's because you need to complete a series of quests in order to unlock Groot. Now, I can never remember where Groot's second quest is. But I think I remember what... I think I remember what the token is. We're gonna need. So, you can see here is Groot right here. And you want to play as Iron Man for this one. Preferably.
I am Groot.
Yeah, that's what you always say, Groot. You're always Groot. Now these mole guys, I don't know if these are like a reference to the comics or anything. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are, these mole guys are. But that's what Groot's missions...
I am Groot.
Alright, that's what Groot's missions consist of. All three of his missions consist of you fighting the these black mole, or these mole guys. I don't know if they're a reference to the comics or anything, but they're a thing. Might have time to get get all the Guardians here in this episode, but that might be all that we have time for here. So here's Groot's second quest.
I am Groot.
You can see that these mole things, they give you like a certain amount of time to destroy them. Best way to kill these guys is just to use your laser like I'm doing. That's the easiest way to do it. There we go, Mandarin's boat. That's actually the only boat token that we need to unlock here in the entire game. And so the third quest for Groot is way over here by the expansion. And of course you can see that you saw that that was Groot's character token. So we're going to fly all the way over there so we can unlock Groot. I don't know, Groot doesn't really get any special abilities in this one. I don't think he can transform or anything. He's a lot more useful in Lego Marvel Superheroes too. A lot of the Guardians aren't really useful in this game. They have more unique abilities in Lego Marvel Superheroes too. So, alright, here's Groot. Do his final quest here.
I am Groot.
Camera, please. Okay, this one is probably one of the more tricky ones to do. You have to do 15 of them too. So this one is probably one of the harder ones to do. But with Iron Man's laser, it does make things easier. Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay. There we go. We got Groot himself. Sweet. Now, before we purchase the Guardians, I do want to go and purchase that boat. Because otherwise I'm going to forget that later. Because this is... Oh, okay, that's fine. I fast traveled, but that's okay. So yeah, this is the boat spawner. There's not too many boat spawners in this game, but as you can see, there's only two boats. There's the speedboat, and then there's the Mandarin's boat, which we unlocked with the Groot quest. So let's go and purchase the characters. We got Groot, Gwen Stacy. We don't necessarily care about. We got Rocket, of course. Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord. I think I forgot to purchase Superior Spider-Man now. Is this a custom character? Yes. Okay. I don't think there's any other characters that we're currently missing. So I'll probably show off the Guardians later. But that's how you unlock all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So there you go. That is going to have to do it for this episode. Next episode, I don't know if there's any other characters I necessarily want to unlock. So probably just go ahead and start doing quests normally here in the hub. Because I don't think there's too many other characters I necessarily want to unlock. There's not too many, like, necessary characters that we need here at this point, and there's not too many other like special characters that I want to unlock. We're eventually gonna unlock them all anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, but yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments if you want me to showcase any characters, and I'll probably do that in a bonus episode later after we get 100%. So let me know that in the comments, and otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. And we will see you all in the next episode. Until then, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.